Welcome back to News Geelong. We start off this sports segment this Friday evening, the Geelong Synthetic, with our very own John Dunn.
Racing on the synthetic here last Thursday afternoon, and early in the day there was a huge tip around for the Mick Price trained filly, Superb in the 2-year-old. She was a drifter in the betting ring, and the money proved spot on, because out on the track she was no match for the Robbie Griffiths trained filly, Romancing the Stone, who scored in most impressive fashion.
Romancing the Stone and Superb, they come down to the 250 together, with Romancing the Stone in front and now starting to edge away by a length and a half. Superb's under pressure, trying to stay in touch, pressure down, and then Relay Christine down the centre, but starting to pull away in the run to the post as Romancing the Stone. A good strong victory here, and Romancing the Stone.
Few jockeys have been in better form on the synthetic in recent weeks than Brad Rawlins, and he was at it again on the Brendan McCarthy trained maiden Nice and Neat. Rawlins timed his run to perfection, and that galloper broke his maiden status.
Crocker Magic, and now Nice and Brief gets into the clear and starts to wind up, but Unlucky put 2 lengths on them. Here's Young Nicola, and now Nice and Brief starts to get to top gear. Dolly Sunday next them from Crocker Magic, but Nice and Brief goes to them, and Nice and Brief starts to come away from Young Nicola, then Unlucky, and Nice and Brief by 3/4.
Rawlins made it a race-to-race double on the informed galloper Smarty Mac. Rawlins initially thought he might have gone too early up the back, but Smarty Mac was equal to the task and made it 2 from 2 on the synthetic surface.
They turn Mickey M and Final Folly trying to shoulder him to the clear, but here's Smarty Mac down the outside also starting to loom. One-man Wolfpack in front, though Smarty Mac's going to race him. He goes and heads one-man Wolfpack. Mickey M tries to pick up, then missed a call, but Smarty Mac has taken the front and is now starting to boot on. And Smarty Mac comes away under Rawlins and will score again. Smarty Mac by a length and a half, Mickey M.
Local trainer Sonny Coombs scored his first double for a long time. Leaping Leroy, the old favourite, scored his first wing also in a long time. And then a half an hour later, Vistira showed plenty of courage to hold off his rivals in the home straight to give Sonny the double.
And here's Vashira down coming with its run. It took over via the 250 from Winter Solace. My Boy Noah. Precociousness is weaving into third now. Then Prince Deo below its Lumsden down the outside. Vashira still in front. Precociousness slowly picking it up, but Vashira's going great guns. And it's Sonny Coombs again. Vashira just on the line.
And that's the wrap-up of racing on the synthetic here last Thursday afternoon. Back to the normal Friday afternoon fixture next week. Hope to see you all out here.
Thanks for that, John. To those racing fans watching, remember, you'll see some racing next week at 6:30. We'll move to the world of football now, going back to round 7 of GFL action with Bell Park's forward, Stephen Polkey.
Well done, Stephen. BOG today in what could only be decided or said to be a pretty convincing win by Bell Park in the end.
Yeah, no, it was good. Very good.
And you got your hands on it a bit?
Yeah, quiet first quarter, but then got onto it a bit, so it was good.
You've been out injured the first couple of weeks of the season?
No, I played all this season.
Last year, wasn't it?
All last year with
broken
foot and a broken wrist.
And played in the league last night. That would have been a good experience.
Yeah, it was good. Very good.
And I got a bit of, Michael Bright gave me some info. You know Michael.
I do know Michael, yeah. Well, ex-Newtown.
Well, that's right. Michael Bright, now he's been struggling, he reckons. Now, should he be in the side or not?
No, he's going all right.
Because Mum Nylene will probably be listening, so you can bag him or whatever you want to do, because he said he's been struggling a bit. So, but he sort of just floats in every now and again, Michael, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, I won't comment on that.
Now, Stephen, back to your game today. We here up in the commentary team, we looked at it and we thought you had probably, if not 3, but 4 opposition players went to you during the course of the day. So you must have wondered at stages who was actually playing on you, but that didn't seem to interfere with your ability to get your hands on the ball.
Yeah, and when we had Piggy sent off, it was they had a few extra backs, so yeah, it was a bit of a mess down there. But
did you line up on Nick Spalding at all? 31?
Yeah, he came on me too.
I think he had Bernie Lynch. Ash McCorkle.
Yeah.
Might have been on him for a little while.
Any other man who was playing on
Well, the only bloke that didn't play on him was Daniel Goodwin, and that he probably would have been a good matchup because Goody goes hard at it, but he's only 5 foot nothing. But certainly today was a real focus, today's game, throughout the week with your coaches and everything, because really it was billed as the match of the day, and you really had to win to get in that get up another position and try and head for that top 3 like where Bell Park's been over the last few years?
Yeah, you can't afford to lose many in this league, and losing to Lara was made a big point this game today, and really had to get out of the top 3. And
well, we have to know Lara got beat today.
Yes, St Albans got over to beat. So by 9 points by Lara. So they'd also be taking stock out there at Lara and having a good look.
Well, they'll probably be counting the money.
But looking at just the last 6 months, you've come off an injury-prone 2012 to then be in the interleague squad. You're man of the match today. What do you think's been the real turning point for you?
I don't know, really. Just getting consistent games together, really. Obviously last year missed pretty much every game, so just each week getting a bit more fit and
Interestingly, next week Bell Park will host North Shore. Second time they've played in 8 weeks. Do you prepare for that any differently? Do we give some of the Colts players a run, seeing as North Shore don't look like a finals contender at this point in time?
Well, they'll winning the game.
I don't know. It's pretty even league. They're having a tough time at the moment, but you can't really afford to do anything like that. You've got to be on your game every game.
Well, you've got to pick your best team, I think. You've got to keep going for that top 3 spot. Don't just ball it.
Well, I think Steve makes a good point there, because when you get a team that's used to winning and they're in a winning culture and they're playing a good brand of footy together, most coaches aren't prepared to swap that around for any reason other than injury. And I suggested Bell Park will go out there with a full deck of cards and play a really good brand of footy as they showed today.
They should. But Steve, what position do you like playing? You like up forward?
Yeah, centre forward.
That's centre forward. That's the way to go.
Enjoy it down there.
Yeah. And the 2 Boogavars boys playing good footy too. I was impressed with. Ben did a lot of work around the ground, but Christian 3 goals. He's certainly been a bonus for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have both of them down there. Both very good players.
Yeah. And I think, would we try and recruit one of the Boogavars at all?
Well, I'm not sure. I've got nothing to do with recruiting.
No.
Now, the other thing we noticed today, which you surely would have taken great note of, Big Zane Vale. There was a bit of an issue, or a bit of a rumour going around that Zane had suffered a bit of a cracked rib or something. He was dominant today.
Yeah, he was very good. I'm not sure what it was, but he did it a few weeks ago and he's sort of been struggling with it a bit.
Well, he made a full recovery by the looks of it today.
Yeah, no, he was really good.
And Dylan Weir's just out of the under-18s. He's out of your under-18 program.
He's grammar boy. We've got 3 grammar boys that came over this year, and they're all very good players.
And Will Sloss
and
Timmy Austin. He was down at the interleague development squad.
No, they've fitted into the side really well.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen, congratulations on today's win, and of course your best on the ground performance. It was we thought you did the damage, because when you got your hands on the ball, you actually made Newtown pay.
Goals.
Well,
Newtown couldn't kick goals while they're bum boys to the ground.
Last fortnight he's proved he can do anything on either end of the ground. So Steve, we congratulate you as a radio team.
Thanks for that, Stephen. And your Dragons just keep on winning. Could be a 4th grand final at the end of this season. Well, we'll head to a break now. You can find us on Twitter at NewsGeelong31, or visit our Facebook page, which is very close to its 100th like.